Okay guys, so today we are talking about the 4 gallon per minute Pressure Pro belt drive. I'm gonna give you my honest review about it and let's get into it, okay? So for the price point we paid, and this was my first 4 gallon per minute pressure washer ever. I paid about $2,000 for it. So for that price point, I give it a 5 out of 10 grade. I think you can get 4 gallon per minutes for a lot cheaper. I understand the value of the Pressure Pro, but I believe that you can probably get it for a little bit cheaper. And I'm just kind of maybe speaking from personal experiences, but I'm seeing the retail online for about $2,000, which I think is a little bit pricey for this machine. However, I still believe it's worth it, and I would probably still pay that $2,000 today. Okay, so we're talking about the durability of this thing. Is it durable? Is it break down or whatnot? So let me give you an example. We use this quite a bit for that first year. We did residential, we did commercial, all this stuff. And then I upgraded to about a 7 gallon per minute. Hadn't used it at all in the warehouse, everything like that. And then I had to use it. It still works, still a freaking beast. I have it actually still in the back of my truck just in case if anything happens and everything like that. So for that, I graded it a 9 out of 10. I think it is a really durable piece of equipment. The performance of it, I'm gonna give you an example right here. You're probably watching it. I'm in the corner of your screen right now, but the performance of it, it is super powerful, especially going from the 2.5 gallon per minute to a 4 gallon per minute. It is super efficient. It pulls chemical really nice. If you have a sharpshooter J-rod tip, it shoots really high, can shoot over 3 stories, and it is a beast with its gas. It lasts quite a bit. So for that performance wise, it's got 8.5 out of 10. I think it can do really, really well. How easy is it to use? So let me give you a perspective. When I first bought this machine, I knew absolutely nothing about pressure washing. Knew nothing about it, absolutely nothing. It is super simple to use. All you gotta do is just choke it and then start it. Pretty simple stuff. So for that, 9.5 out of 10. Why is Amazon so good? Because it takes like 3 clicks to buy something. So this is a super easy piece of equipment to use. The comparison to other pressure washers. So if I can compare it to the 2.5 to 4, obviously more flow and everything like that. But the comparison compared to other 4 gallon per minutes, it is super smooth compared to some other 4 gallon per minutes. It is it's just a good looking piece of equipment too. It's extremely professional. It is used for commercial graded stuff. Comparing it to other 4 gallon per minutes, I rate that an 8 out of 10. I think it compares really, really well to other 4 gallon per minutes. My personal experience with this pressure washer, I did a ton of jobs with it. Like I said, I did residential and commercial with it, and I actually just used it for an exterior house wash. That video is up on this YouTube right now. But it did so many jobs so efficiently, and I actually, for the most part, ran a 20-inch surface cleaner on the 4 gallon per minute. And it worked really well with that as well, because you don't see that. Usually a good rule of thumb is like 1 gallon per minute every 4 gallons, 1 inch or 4 inches every gallon per minute. I ran a 20-inch on a 4 gallon per minute for the Pressure Pro, and it worked really well. So personal experience, it did a ton of jobs. It never broke down on me. It was a solid piece of equipment, and for that I graded it a 10 out of 10 because I never really had an issue. I really didn't. The best and worst things about this pressure washer, it just kind of depends, but I really do believe the durability is the best thing about this pressure washer. How efficient it really works, especially if you have smooth water flow. It is a freaking beast. The gas on it, it uses a lot of hours for the amount of gas that you put into it. And it's just a great beginner piece of equipment, especially if you're going in a commercial or if you're getting into these higher end residentials. It's a great piece of equipment. The worst thing about it is, honestly, it comes at about 4,100 PSI, and that can be a little bit too much at times. So you got to be a little bit cognitive of how much PSI you're kind of drawing. Depending on if you're plumbed up to a tank or anything like that, you can kind of adjust that with your K1 valve. But if you're not, it's going to be pulling a lot of PSI. So you just got to be cognitive of that, because it does have the potential to etch some stuff. So you don't want to do that, obviously. My overall grade, if you're ready, drum roll, out of 100. The Pressure Pro 4 gallon per minute is a 87 out of 100. I think it's really good. I think it's a plus piece of equipment. I have very few bad things to say about it. It never really failed on me. It is super efficient with all these jobs. I love the piece of equipment. I think it's fantastic. Guys, if you enjoyed that, let me know. If you want to see more reviews like this on products or any type of videos that you want to see, let me know, because I will totally make it. It's the winter time, so I'm about to really ramp up some of this content and everything like that. But yeah, just let me know. And if you can, one last thing, I don't sell a damn thing. So if you can hit that subscribe button, it totally means the entire world to me. Guys, thank you for watching this. Peace out.